Greetings, YouTube. You are staring at a picture that I posted yesterday when I talked about how I had received a message. It was a message from a guy whose friend scored, as you can see, 146th place for the five-star Emma Frost. And I received so much skepticism instantly from this video that I had people who said they were convinced not only that this was photoshopped, but that I actually photoshopped just to trick people and cause clickbait, which is a term that triggers me now because I hate it so much that it makes me want to just quit YouTube. So, I was about to go to New York City Comic Con, and I'm like, look, I don't know anything about Photoshop, and I guess those who do could tell when and how this was photoshopped, and so I didn't want to take a risk for the trolls to be right and for this to somehow have been photoshopped. So I pulled the video and just wanted to make sure that I didn't mislead anybody. And so I went to New York City Comic Con for day 2, and it was a great day as always. And then when I got back into some cell phone service and checked the Line app, my phone blew up with shocked expressions because I had been talking about how Emma Frost went for 23 million this whole time and been told by the haters that that was impossible because there's no way after going for 68 million in the first round that she went for anything less than, I don't know, 55. Well, MCOC Trucos came out with one of their awesome arena summary diagrams, and as you're about to see, I was wrong because it wasn't 23 million, it was 21 million. And I still think that 23 million picture probably is correct. I mean, I don't know why somebody would say, hey, Prof, my friend took a chance and got five-star Emma Frost. Like, it's not like they're lying about themselves. So I was so happy for that person. And I was also a little sad for myself because I guess you could say I kind of let the trolls win because the fear of putting out something that was photoshopped caused me to pull a video that I had full confidence in before the comments started coming in. But I'd rather just be safe than sorry when it comes to misleading anyone with videos. And there is the clickbait patrol that will call anything clickbait. And if they don't think they can have a logical theory, they'll just make up one. So I can say with 100% certainty on this video that Emma Frost went for less than 23 million, in fact less than 22 million, and that is amazing. So my takeaway from the last video that I posted, and I'm not pulling this one, was that you just never know with the arena. And so if you are really wanting to try for the God tier or perceived God tier champ, whether it be a defender or an attacker, my advice to you, and this illustrates this, is to always wait for the second round unless two things happen. One, you want to go for both rounds. Two, you have an awakening gem for that champ. Or I guess three, the first round is your time off. Like, you get Friday off maybe, or most of Friday and all of Saturday off, and so you get that to grind, whereas the Monday through Thursday round 2 that sometimes pops up is just not feasible, and that makes sense. But if you're somebody who doesn't have the 9 to 5 standard work schedule Monday through Friday, wait for round 2, because we have seen consistently that people get so intimidated by round 1 that they just don't even try in round 2 and the scores plummet. Well, now, to be fair, I also want to say that New York City Comic Con was going on, so maybe a lot of people who would have grinded for the champion were busy flying to New York and didn't grind, and or there is a second ban wave that we just saw this week that could have taken some of the other top grinders off the list. But besides that, it's just a great lesson in perseverance for why the heck not. I said the same thing even though I didn't do a video on this when Corvus Glaive went for like 16, 17 million at one point in May, and at that point no one knew how great Corvus was, and so I think everybody was like, oh, that's the lowest score we've ever seen, not knowing that it was for the best champion arguably of 2018. So really this is just a great lesson to learn, and it's also a good lesson for me to learn about not necessarily caving to people who just say everything's photoshopped. I I really wanted to believe the picture just because I wanted the person to be happy for their friend and not have to make up that they had a friend or that they were happy for them, because that's a whole nother level of weird and creepy and untrustworthy. I know I might be naive, but I would rather trust strangers until they give me a reason not to than automatically assume that they're lying to me and that they're sending me a message just to promote more divisiveness in a community that already seems to have quite a bit of divisiveness by itself. So there you have it. Emma Frost, 21 million points for round 2. That is indeed 46 to 47 million less than round 1. I dare say we will never see that difference again, but maybe the community will prove me wrong once again. Either way, please let me know what you think of this now that you know this wasn't photoshopped. I'm very curious to know if any of you have regrets not going for Emma Frost now that you know that the score was so low. Maybe you actually had the time to grind. I know I was waiting for my brother to fly in from the airport when Corvus went so low, and I still to this day think, man, if I had just known, I could have easily got another 3 or 4 million, because I think I ended up with about 12 million in that arena as it was. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video, and to everybody who went for Emma Frost in the second round, congratulations. This is truly a historic moment for you and your account.